So we're really starting to see that marketplace fill up with a lot of really cool animals. We're getting a lot of our vendors on there, and I think a lot of the vendors are starting to see the value of, what we're trying to do here. So, somebody's on a vendor's list for a show. A customer can come in, click on, they're going to see that, hey, they're going to be in St. Louis, Missouri. They can click on their thing, click on their link, go to their storefront and see what they're bringing. That's going to help out tremendously with the pre-sales for the shows. And it also kind of gives people an opportunity to set those animals up and get them ready to go before they actually pick them up at a show. And that's what we're seeing more of now. We're seeing more educated buyers. People are getting, their setups ready to go before they get animals, and that is great in my opinion. I think it's amazing. And I really do think the vendors are starting to see that value in that, and we're starting to see a lot of diversity and a lot of other cool animals pop up on the marketplace. Yeah, another thing that we wanted to do with marketplace was we wanted to create like a safe place for the buyer and the seller. So yeah, we do require that everybody does a verification. We ID verify buyers and we ID verify sellers, and that really creates a level of safety and accountability. I don't know how many times I've been swindled with online sales myself, and it can be really devastating to a small breeder to have a buyer take advantage of them, and vice versa. It can be detrimental to a buyer whenever a seller gets over on them. So we just wanted to create some accountability on this platform just to keep everybody safe. Another thing that we wanted to do with the Show Me Marketplace is, we wanted to keep things simple, and we wanted to keep things fair for everybody that's using it. So we don't have different tiers. You can't pay extra money every month to get your listings boosted up to the top or what have you. We really wanted to create a level playing field for the smaller breeders too. That's why we just have one flat fee for unlimited listings. And everything that's coming in on Marketplace is going right back into marketing and developing the site even more. And I'm super excited to see where it goes. In no way is it supposed to be competition with anything anybody else is doing. We just, it just makes sense. Yeah, the marketplace is more of a partnership between our show circuit that spans the whole country. I really think it's a good opportunity to connect, our show attendees with our vendors and, any other breeder, even if they don't vend our shows, or people that don't even attend our shows. I really just think it's a great opportunity for us to connect, buyers and sellers together and, continue to grow this industry. That's always been the number one goal of this, is to grow the industry, because there is power in numbers, and the more reptile keepers we have and the more reptile keeping allies we have, the stronger we can be as a community. And I just think that's important, is keeping everybody connected. We've really been working hard on accommodating our vendors. We've been making a lot of changes. A couple years ago, there was a lot of chaos in our organization. We were growing quickly, things were changing fast, and a lot of these new changes have come from, that chaos and disorganization that we experienced. And we're offering like the interactive calendar. We're working on. Well, we have the pay-as-you-go and the batch payments. We really just want to make it an effortless experience for the vendors signing up for the shows, because at the end of the day, the vendors do make the show what it is, and we appreciate every one of them that come and vend our shows, because we're all in this together. But, we are working on a couple more things on the site and how we function as a team really make that vending experience seamless for everybody. If we're hosting 7 or 8 shows across the country in one weekend, you know, that's upwards of 1,000 tables that we have to organize in 7 or 8 locations. You know, so these changes that we're making actually make it a little bit easier on ourselves too, and easier to keep everybody organized. If you're vending, you know, one of our shows, you've probably noticed the difference in the company over the last year. And you know, if you haven't, you should come check one out. It's really important, you know, that vendors get signed up early for shows. You know, that way we can really promote the show, promote that you're going to be there. It also works with your marketplace, you know, storefront, and it really creates some hype for the attendee coming to the show whenever they see a full vendors list of vendors. And you know, we totally understand that, you know, not everybody has a ton of money to sign up for shows, you know, 6 months away. I mean, we're all broke. We're reptile keepers. It's okay. That's why we went with the pay as you go, so you can sign up for all of your shows, be on that vendors list. You know, because whenever you sign up for a show, you're on that list within seconds. There are people that do 40 some odd of our shows a year, and that's just ridiculous to ask somebody to come up with that kind of money up front or ahead of time. You know, in that too, we know, you know, that keeping our table and our admission costs down is extremely important. I know there's a lot of shows out there that are, you know, $250 for a table or $500 for a table for the weekend plus power, whatever. That's just not what I'm about. I'm not out here trying to get rich or anything like that. We're just, you know, we're trying to grow the community and give everybody an opportunity to grow their businesses as well. So that, you know, that's a deciding factor a lot of times whenever we go into some of these venues. Is that we're not having to charge people $300 for a table. I think our most expensive booth right now is $150, and that's in an extremely nice convention center. I mean, we really crunched the numbers on that one to pull the pricing down on that, because that, you know, that I want to give everybody an opportunity, you know, especially the little guys, you know, the people that are working, you know, 5 days a week and vending reptile shows on the weekend. You know, you're chasing that dream, and I don't want to price that out for everybody. So that's why we work really hard to keep things affordable, and you know, also that family of 5 or 6 that are coming out to the show. I mean, I've seen shows that are charging $20 for admission and like $10 for kids and stuff. That's a lot of money for a family to fork out to come out to a show for a weekend. And I just want to make reptile keeping accessible for everybody.